Today, our topic is how to stay focused like a Stoic. Life is full of distractions, and it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. The world around us is noisy, fast-paced, and demanding. We are pulled in many directions, and our minds often wander. But the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on how to stay focused, calm, and in control. Stoicism teaches us to master our thoughts, to focus on what we can control, and to let go of what we cannot. It is a practical philosophy, not just for philosophers, but for anyone who wants to live a better life. So, how can we stay focused like a Stoic? Let's explore this step by step, botanity. First, understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism is a philosophy that began in ancient Greece and was later developed in Rome. It was practiced by people like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These thinkers believed that the key to a good life is not in external things like money, fame, or power, but in our own minds. They taught that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. This is the core of Stoicism. Focus on what is within your control and accept what is not. When we learn to do this, we become more focused, resilient, and at peace. To stay focused like a Stoic, the first step is to identify what is within your control and what is not. This is called the dichotomy of control. Your thoughts, actions, and choices are within your control. But things like other people's opinions, the weather, or traffic are not. When you focus on what you can control, you direct your energy wisely. You stop wasting time worrying about things you cannot change. For example, if you are working on a project, focus on doing your best. You cannot control how others will react to your work, but you can control the effort you put into it. This mindset helps you stay focused on what truly matters. Next, practice mindfulness. Stoics believed in being fully present in the moment. They called this living in the here and now. When your mind is focused on the present, you are less likely to be distracted by regrets about the past or worries about the future. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded and attentive. For instance, if you are reading a book, give it your full attention. Do not let your mind wander to other tasks or problems. By practicing mindfulness, you train your mind to stay focused on one thing at a time. This is a skill that takes practice, but it is worth the effort. Another important Stoic practice is to set clear goals. Stoics believed in living with purpose. They did not believe in aimless living or following the crowd. Instead, they encouraged people to think deeply about what they want to achieve and why. When you have clear goals, it is easier to stay focused. Your goals act as a compass, guiding your actions and decisions. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, you will focus on eating well, exercising, and getting enough sleep. Without clear goals, it is easy to get distracted by unimportant things. So, take time to reflect on your goals and remind yourself of them often. Stoicism also teaches us to embrace challenges. Life is not always easy, and there will be obstacles along the way. But Stoics see challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. They believe that difficulties are not something to avoid, but something to face with courage. When you encounter a problem, do not let it distract you from your goals. Instead, see it as a test of your focus and resilience. For example, if you face a difficult task at work, do not give up or procrastinate. Break it down into smaller steps and tackle it one step at a time. By embracing challenges, you build mental strength and stay focused on your path. Another key Stoic principle is to avoid distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, news, and endless notifications can pull us away from what we should be doing. Stoics understood the importance of avoiding distractions long before smartphones existed. They believed in focusing on what is essential and letting go of what is not. To stay focused like a Stoic, limit your exposure to distractions. For example, set specific times to check your phone or email, and do not let them interrupt your work. Create a quiet, organized space where you can concentrate. By reducing distractions, you free up mental energy for what truly matters. Stoics also valued self-discipline. They believed that self-discipline is the foundation of a good life. Without it, we are easily swayed by our desires and emotions. Self-discipline means doing what is right, even when it is hard. It means staying focused on your goals, even when you feel like giving up. For example, if you are trying to write a book, self-discipline means writing every day, even when you do not feel inspired. It means saying no to temptations that pull you away from your work. By practicing self-discipline, you strengthen your ability to stay focused and achieve your goals. Another Stoic practice is to reflect on your day. Every evening, take a few minutes to think about how you spent your time. Did you stay focused on what is important? Did you waste time on distractions? This practice, called evening reflection, helps you learn from your experiences and improve. It also helps you stay accountable to yourself. For example, if you notice that you spend too much time on social media, you can make a plan to reduce it the next day. By reflecting on your day, you become more aware of your habits and can make better choices in the future. Stoicism also teaches us to be content with what we have. Often we lose focus because we are always chasing more. We think that if we just had more money, more success, or more recognition, we would be happy. But Stoics believe that true happiness comes from within. They taught us to appreciate what we have and to find joy in simple things. When you are content, you are less likely to be distracted by the endless pursuit of more. For example, instead of constantly comparing yourself to others, focus on your own progress and achievements. By being content, you free your mind to focus on what truly matters. Finally, remember that staying focused is a skill that takes practice. No one is perfect, and there will be times when you lose focus. But the key is to keep trying. Every time you notice that your mind has wandered, gently bring it back to the task at hand. Over time, you will get better at staying focused. Stoics believed in continuous improvement. They did not expect to be perfect, but they always strive to be better. So, be patient with yourself and keep practicing. In conclusion, staying focused like a Stoic is about mastering your mind and directing your energy wisely. It is about focusing on what you can control, practicing mindfulness, setting clear goals, embracing challenges, avoiding distractions, practicing self-discipline, reflecting on your day, being content, and continuously improving. These principles are not just ideas. They are practical tools that you can use every day. By following them, you can stay focused, calm, and in control, no matter what life throws at you. Remember, the goal is not to be perfect, but to keep moving forward, one step at a time. This is the Stoic way, and it is a path to a more focused and meaningful life.